one here. Is this okay? I'm gonna mic Papa up, and then I'm gonna mic the person who has to and I'm gonna you guys wanted to recap again. Bro, I think that was the case. I'm so glad we explained it to Spice because that's exactly why it's really bad like this. That's why honestly break it down. It doesn't matter. Like we broke it down and we had that bit, nigga. You owe me the thing is, look, what I was explaining is that in the beginning when so okay, let me recap you exactly why this conversation started and why we got to that point. You were like, I'm about to go my date, and I was like, why are we doing that? Let's just do it at the end. You're like, well, we record intros. I'm like, we don't record intros, we record recaps. Because you recap in the beginning and you recap at the end. Then you're like, nigga, we did an intro. I'm like, no, we did a recap. Right? You guys in the beginning, you recorded the same thing you recorded at the end. They're like, nigga, we did an intro. And I was like, bro, we did a recap. I saw the edits. You're like, nigga, I was there. And I was like, yeah, I saw the edits, bro. And then I was like, okay, you know what? This bit, 1,000 rand. I was confident. But me, I knew that was the thing. Ignorance is not an escape, nigga. No, you put your money down and you were ignorant. You fucked up. I never effed up. You were ignorant. Take it out, nigga. Give me my $1,000. This nigga. I'll give you a cake. This nigga. I think you just took advantage of me. I took advantage because wait. For me, I was like, yo, we got something in the beginning. No, in the beginning. That's what I was thinking. Why when we went to Spice and I made us break it down in front of you, dog. I'm gonna give you out. I'm not giving you all. Nigga, I'm gonna take it myself, bro. Nah. I'll give you half, dog. I'll give you half instead. Nah. I hate niggas who make bets. No. Unknowing on this. Dog, why do you think I put $1,000 on this shit, bro? I was confident. I know this because I watched it myself. Dog, for me, I understood that as an intro because okay, I wasn't listening. We broke it down, and that's why I made sure we broke it down. Okay, look, let me explain to you where I was coming from. I was thinking that you're like, nah, you've never shot anything in the morning, like you've never shot. No, anything. I would not say that. And then I was like, dog, I was the person who was there watching it and do the shit. That's why I was like, dog, there's no way. But then when we broke it down in front of Spice, why didn't you say no? There's confusion right now around this. Let me get the things from work. Yes, sir.
Good morning, everybody. The program will start in 5 minutes. The program will start in 5 minutes. Thank you.
That's it. I'll be more than glad to give you half. I will take my game, bro. Nah, you can't do that to me. Nah, no. We even pay no. That's how we made it. When I leave it like that, it's fine. You owe me 15.2 instead of 16.2. It's fine. Bro, I gave you 6. I owe you 10 for waiting for me. I thought you were. Oh, right. Okay. Marlon, talk. I might be them now. Like it's a recap. I'm shaking your hands. I'll take this out, it's fine. Do you remember the intro song that Papa uses?
Oh, you know when you guys play Uptown?
Can you quickly go ask Papa what's the intro song again that he uses? Do you remember the intro song Papa uses? Do you remember the name of the intro song? It's, what's the name of it?
This is how we do.
This is how we do, yes. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. Gotta.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, give a warm round of applause to your host for today, Papa Bill! To relax. I'm Papa Biz, I'm your host for today in this program that we have, Monetise Your Business, which we are very proud to be in partnership with FNP. I want to let you know, before today, we had been contracted to do this for 1 year. We had 22 of these workshops to do, and it went sufficiently well enough, and we got calls from the rest of the regions to continue. And this is officially our first workshop of year 2 for Monetise Your Business. Let's give a round of applause to everybody for that. So yes, so now before I go into anything further, I want to let you know that when I found out that we're going to be coming here, there was one very specific person from ABB that I asked if they could be able to be here to do the introduction. They are often not available. I know the schedule is jam-packed, but somehow she agreed to be here. I believe it might just be for an hour. I can't make any promises. but finally she's able to be here. So we're going to welcome Tina Seketi to the stage. Let me read her introduction quickly. Tina is the area manager of Sandton. Her career in business kicked off in 2017 as a business manager working in various branches across the province. Tina is passionate about helping small businesses thrive by providing them with the financial literacy they need to grow their businesses, helping them compete in today's market. She enjoys learning and witnessing the contributions that we as small businesses make to the overall economy, and especially attending networking events just like today by helping connecting businesses and driving success for all. So I want you all to please help me welcome Tina Sekete to the stage.
Thank you so much for that. I feel very nice. Thank you for joining this morning. I hope you can hear me because I feel a bit fluish morning. So happy to be part of the beautiful event where we have our SMEs joining us this morning. And thank you for taking the time out of your business to spend today with us. Good morning to Melan. Are you happy to be here? Are you happy to be here? Good. Well, today we celebrate a remarkable partnership between FNB and Monetise Your Business, a collaboration that embodies our shared commitment in empowering SMEs. FNB has always been a strong advocate for SMEs, recognizing that they are the backbone of the economy. Guys, we know the impact that you make in our economy, in our communities. Some of you have employed students, the youth, to empower them. We are behind over 1 million unstoppable businesses, and we understand that all your journeys are different. I mean, the challenges in the business. Today, you've got money. Tomorrow, there's no money. You can't pay salaries. You can't buy stock. Those are the challenges that each of you soldier on. You don't give up. You don't say, you know what? This is not it for me. You'd rather go and borrow money or come and see us at the bank. Each one of you here represents your dreams and aspirations, and the courage and also what risks that you take by providing mentorship and resources. FNB wants to be with you. We want to partner with you. But why do we want to partner with SMEs? We know that you are the vital job creation in our community. You innovate, guys. I attended one event where a lady makes dog food like from scratch. Another one makes people from scratch. I mean, your businesses are the lifeblood of our communities, and we want to help you grow your businesses. Today, I am not alone. I've got my business managers right at the back. Some of you might have business accounts with FNB and do not know who your business manager is. Please engage them. They'll be able to give you details of your business managers. We also have platforms on our app. I'm sure for those that have got business accounts with us, you can see that we've got a Never Marketplace. That is a platform where you can introduce your business, register your business there, so that should someone look for a plumber, you are there as a plumber. So if you want to know more about Never Marketplace, the guys are there, they will assist you. And please, if you do not have a bank account with this most innovative bank, we are also there to open a business account for you, being it personal account or a business account. And again, if you want guidance, because some of you are not having to a bank and we were unable to offer you credit. We want to start today to go step by step and give an advice so that in future when you go to the bank, you are able to be granted credit. So this is a journey that we are starting today. Ntombi is the branch manager that looks after the local market here at Cosmo. So you are welcome to go to FNB Cosmo, ask for her so that she can direct you to the right person. This is a journey that we are starting this journey with you. We are here as your advisors. So use us, abuse us a bit, but use us more. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that, and thank you once again for being able to be here. Now, as I get to let you know a little bit more in terms of what to expect today, I want to start off like this. Where is the roaming Mike? Can you come a bit closer? And where is Uwe Jara? Where are you? Can we get the mic to Uwe over here? So the reason I'm starting off like this, Uwe was the very first person to arrive today. Let's give a round of applause for that. Thank you. And to honor you, if you can just stand, let us know your name, and just 2 sentences on what is your business. Just 2 sentences.
Hi everybody, my name is Ruben Jaka. I reside in Cosmo City in Section 8. I was the first visitor. So I own a nail and lash business. We provide services where we welcome people in our space to come and do their nails. As well, we can go to the places where they are not comfortable with coming over, or maybe they are working from home, they are too busy. Especially we know that people now are working more online on the internet. So most of our customers are people that would want to go to their homes and render the services to them. So that's what I do.
Thank you so much. Now, the reason I wanted to start off that way, number one is to honor you for having been the first person to be here. Thank you for that. And number two, to showcase this session we're having today is a collaborative session. It's not going to be a one-way conversation. So when you hear from the speakers and the talks, you've got a question, raise your hand and ask. We are here to serve you. If we have the whole session today and nobody asks any questions, then this whole session has been pointless. Okay? So feel comfortable when you have a question to raise your hand. Now, I'll let you know a little bit about this program, Monetize Your Business, and how it came about. As I mentioned, I'm the host for today, Papa Biz, and how we came out with this, with Hetty, the entrepreneur. He and I, we actually met at the University of Victoria in 2010. No, 2002. We got married in 2010. Actually, yes, ladies, please, I am married. So we met at Victoria University. And after we got married in 2010, we started planning and thinking, what if one day we can have a business? I had studied actuarial science, Hetty had studied political science, and we just started thinking, what can we grow one day? We started one of our businesses, which then became the fastest growing retail chain in South Africa, focused on African clothing. That business was called B&H Boutique. We've then gone on into other businesses in terms of property, retail, agriculture, and online marketing businesses, etc. But while we were growing that business, it grew to the point where we were able to have enough stores nationally, and Hetty was able to leave her job. She was head of her department at the time at a merchant bank. We then got some more stores. And then I was able to leave my job. I was at a different bank, and that bank, I was the vice president there at that bank. And it came to from a very simple business around clothing. That business got us into top billing and a whole bunch of awards. It was really great. But something was stirring where many people come and ask us, how do we grow a business? We've seen you guys do it. How do I? And then ask us for advice. And we give advice, but we weren't so sure. Then in 2020, we really started to take it a bit more serious, give the advice, especially online. We were all at home online and we give this advice. But just like a lot of you, we weren't sure we were the people qualified to be doing this. Have you ever, when you're starting a business or you're running a business and you think, am I really the person qualified to be doing this? And that self-doubt sets in. And it was actually one of our mentors who helped us break free from that and to realize that God does not call the qualified. He qualifies those He has called. And when that set in, we realized, let's take this full force. We took it full force, it grew quite a lot. We were able to have an event which we call the Entrepreneurs Year-End event. We had our mentor and speaker there, Kusiti Proquayo. We had Lira, Pumi Ledwaba, a whole bunch of people, but we had just under 1,000 entrepreneurs come to the event. And from them, we got a lot of partnerships from different companies. And luckily, one of those partnerships led through to the team at FNB where they saw this work and they said, let's come up with something together that we can roll across South Africa. And that's how we're able to come to what you are able to see today as Monetize Your Business, which we are very proud to be in partnership with FNB. And on that note, let's give FNB another round of applause and thank them for seeing the vision as we take us today. So that's the intro, and what I'll let you know is that what to expect from today. So what we're going to have today is that the theme for today is building a personal brand. Building a personal brand. That is the theme for today. We're going to have a masterclass segment that will be run by Hetty. Thereafter, we will have a networking break. After the networking break, we will have a collaboration session which we will run. And then after that, we will have the pitching segment. Now, let me just see by a show of hands who here applied to pitch their business. By a show of hands, can I see who here applied to pitch their business? Keep it up. Let me see. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, so you guys take a look around. Take a look around. All the hands that are up. Okay, great. I will let you know that we received 57 applications from here in Cosmo. 57. And the team had to go and sift through those 57 to go and select a few individuals who will be pitching later today. I know some of you have approached me already, not happy that you're not pitching. It's not my fault. We're not able to go through 57 pitches, unfortunately. But when that session happens, make sure to take notes and see, and we'll all be able to learn from those who will be pitching later. And there's one correction that I wanted to make about the pitch price. Seeing as this is the first session in year 2 of Monetize Your Business, we have communicated that the cash prize will be 15,000 Rand to the winner. But seeing as it is year 2, and we live by the process that last year's price is not today's price. FNB has agreed to increase the price to 20,000 Rand to the cash prize winner. Remember this, yes, last year's price is not this year's price. Okay, we're putting that into practice even here. So we'll be having that pitching segment a little bit later, and thereafter we will break for lunch. That's the program for today. So just so that you're aware, the bathroom facilities are straight on my left. You just go out there. There's tea and coffee straight at the back that I let you know earlier. There can be tea straight at the back. They'll be able to assist you when we have our break. And the exhibitors are on my right. Good. Now we'll then be able to go into the masterclass session. But before that, I want you to know something. Whenever a speaker comes here, they will feed off of your energy. I know it's cold, but if you give cold energy, they give back cold energy. So we are not going to do that, especially when the pitch applicants will come on stage. Are we agree? So I want to test something. Let's just warm things up here. I'm going to split this room in half. So everybody on my left here, in these two rows, you are group A. Okay? You're all group A. Then everybody here, this section, you're group B. Okay? So group A, this is the signal. When I raise my hand and I count to 3, I want to hear your basic version of giving good energy to the speaker coming to the stage. I want to hear your round of applause. Okay? Now, we're going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go! You guys are in trouble, eh? Okay, group B, I'm going to count to 3, and let's hear your version of good energy and a round of applause. That's 1, 2, 3, let's go! Wonderful, wonderful. Now remember that energy. I want that same energy when we announce our next speaker, okay? Good. Our next speaker that we're going to have for the masterclass segment will be Hetty the entrepreneur. Let me tell you a little bit something about Hetty the entrepreneur. Hetty the entrepreneur is a speaker on international stages. She's a male Guardian Top 200 South African recipient award winner. A TEDx speaker, was the #1 business on Vusi Tebabayo's My Growth Fund. Top 1,000 African Voices. Also received the Entrepreneurial Honorary Award, the top 40 under 40 by the then Deputy President of South Africa. And most recently shared the stage with our mentor, Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Give it up and help me welcome Hetty the entrepreneur to
the stage. Wow, thank you so much. Good morning, Cosmo. How are you this morning? Are you feeling good? Are you ready to monetize? Turn to your neighbor and say, I am ready to monetize. Fantastic. I'm feeling the good energy. You know, on the way here, before I stand on the stage, I always sit and reflect. What is the message that I've been sent to share with you today? And on my way here today, there's something that rested in my spirit about every single person that is in this room today. It's a cold morning, guys. It is a cold morning. You could have stayed in bed. Nobody would have blamed you. You could have decided to do 100 other things running errands. I know you have family responsibilities. I know that there are things that are urgent for you to take care of. But for some reason, something inside of you said that you need to be here this morning. And as a result of that, I really want to honor you by being here this morning to remind you that you are the trailblazers of tomorrow. Your business will thank you for the investment that you have made here today. And so because you've taken the time, woke up early, and came here with intention, my commitment to you today is to give you the absolute best. Today is going to be a two-way street. This masterclass is not just Katie talking to you. It is us talking to each other and having a conversation with each other. Are we together? So we've got a rolling mic and it's going to go around the room. If you've got a question, put your hand up. If you want to ask something, if you want to contribute to the conversation, don't be shy. There's no stupid question. Nobody's going to laugh at you. This is our time together. This is your time. Are we together? Yes. Give yourselves a round of applause again. I really already am so proud of you, Cosmo, for being here this morning. The topic for today's masterclass is an important topic. I've got so many notes because it is such an important topic. We are talking about building your personal brand. We are talking about building your personal brand. By the end of today's masterclass, I want us to all be able to understand what a personal brand is, why does it matter, and how you can build your own personal brand. All right. So first and foremost, put up your hand if you've ever bought from someone simply because you like that person. If you've ever bought a product from somebody because you like the person, look around the room. Look at the number of hands that are up. Every single one of us knows of a business owner that we like. That makeup artist that's really friendly. That person that sells ikone, who remembers your name. Every single one of us knows somebody who is in business, and the business is great, but you support the business because you like that person even more. That person has got a personal brand. Do not make the mistake of thinking that a personal brand is for celebrities, that a personal brand is for famous people, for people with lots of followers on Instagram or TikTok. No. A personal brand is for everybody. So if you are a person, you can build a personal brand. So what is a personal brand? Let's not assume that we all know what a personal brand is. First and foremost, a personal brand is linked to you, the person. Not just your business or your product or your service, you, the person. Your personal brand is the perception that we have about you, whether it is good or whether it is bad. So you have the ability to take control over your personal brand. If you don't take control over your personal brand, the society will come up with a story for you, and you may not like that story. So it is better for you to take charge of your personal brand. In the same way a business has a brand, if somebody says Coca-Cola, there's a thought that comes to your mind. You might think soft drink, you might think my favorite drink, you might think, ooh, too much sugar. But there's a thought that comes to your mind. In the same way, when people talk about you, there is something that we say. Have you ever thought about what do people say about me when I'm not in the room? Have you ever considered that? What do people say about you when you are not in the room? Have you ever considered what would you like people to say about you when you are not in the room? Do you want them to say you're a friendly person? Do you want them to say you are kind? Do you want them to say you? Maria's born. What do you want them to say about you when you are not in the room? Because you have control over that. The way we see you has an impact on your business. Do you know that there are some businesses that are not doing well because the owner is not a nice person? Do you know that? Maybe they've got bad customer service. Maybe they're not friendly. Maybe they don't smile. Maybe they don't greet when you walk into the shop. That is their personal brand. And over time, people start to talk, they're not friendly people. Have you ever sat and considered, what do people say about me when I'm not in the room? Let's do that exercise quickly. I want us to think long and hard right now and talk to the person that is next to you. Some of you are sitting on tables of 3. You can discuss among yourself. I want to give you 2 to 3 minutes to discuss among yourselves. What do you think people say about you when you are not in the room? And what would you like them to say about you, especially your customers? What do you want them to say about you? I'm going to give you 2 to 3 minutes, then we're going to come back. All right? All right, great. I see there's a lot of conversation, which is fantastic. Can we get the roaming mic, please? I'm going to put you on the spot. Remember, we said that this masterclass is a two-way conversation. All right? So I want to hear from you. What do you think people say about you when you are not in the room? And what do you want them to say about you when you are not in the room? Who's going to be the first brave person to volunteer? If you don't volunteer, I will pick you out, all right? You can bring the roaming mic in front. So you stand, you tell us your name, tell us the business you are in, and what do you want people to say about you when you're not in the room, especially your customers?
My name is Vivachaka once more. I guess I'm doing the icebreaker again. I think my customers, what they would say about me one of things that I'm very friendly, I'm very talk active, and that if you come to my space, whether you are feeling some kind of depressed or you're going through stuff, but signs of who cancelled and you're feeling better. And that's just to me, that's what I think people would say. And that's what actually I want people to know me about that. If you come into my space, you're going to be feeling better. Obviously, you're going to feel great. So you should also feel great outside of just looking right.
I love that. I love that. Now tell me something. If somebody did come to do their nails and you are not there, and maybe somebody else that's working in your shop is doing the nails, are people going to have the same experience in your business as if you were there?
Unfortunately, for now, I work alone.
Okay.
But it's the values and principles that I would want to carry on if I have some other people that assist me.
I love that. I love that. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Great stuff. Who are we going to have next? Who's going to be our next brave person? Remember, if you don't raise your hand, I'm going to select you. Okay, we've got a hand here in front.
Hello everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Telosa Chwayo. I'm a health safety and disaster management practitioner. The name of the company is called Pill Solutions. We satisfy equipment. We offer occupational health and safety audits and some training as well. So that's precisely what we do and what I think people think of me when I'm in the room. When I'm not in the room, it's that we deliver as a company. Not just we deliver as a company. Both ourselves to the society as possible. So yeah, that is Build Solutions.
That's fantastic. Thank you. So that is reliability and trust. That those are very, very powerful words. Who else is ready to share with us?
Hi all, my name is Pamela Chaloba. I'm from Chaloba Supplies. We actually do supply milk, we are sellers. I believe that when I'm not in the room, people say that about my company that we are actually people that give back to organizations. We tackle poverty and that I'm an analytical thinker. And I go beyond what the client wants. We meet and exceed targets that the client gives. And when I'm not there, I would say, they will say I'm a talkative person, and I'm an outgoing person because I'm always smiling and I do this impact. You know, we don't just take from organizations, we give back, we tackle what we live in economic growth. It's even in our company profile. So that's what they always say about me. Whether I'm there or not, I make an impact, we make statements in Choloba sometimes. Think after my surname. Thank you.
Fantastic. Well done. Well done. I love that. I love that. All right, let's go through to the next person.
Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is
Good
Liz,
morning.
and my company is Aesop Interiors.
You can bring the mic just closer.
My company is Aesop Interiors, and we do custom furniture, we upholstery, and we also do blankets.
moments.
Customer says about my business, it says we're very friendly, customer service is always on point, we communicate a lot. Those that can't afford us says we're expensive, but hey, you know your customers, they don't reduce the price because of somebody else that can't afford your services. And I'm an excellent trainer that whenever people are approaching me, I always give advice regarding interior, and it's not just for money, it's because of my passion for it. And then what would I would like customers to say when I'm not in the room? Referrals. Referrals, I do get a lot of referrals because of my work ethic. So, yeah, they can say people speak highly of me when I'm not in the room. And I would also like to say that I love it when people say that customers, is the experience that they have with my company is that Esron's Interiors offers value. So,
Fantastic. I love that. I absolutely love that. Now, tell me something. When you are dealing with the customers, are they working mainly growing Mike? Are they dealing mainly with you or with your staff as well?
With my staff and myself. Because we've got welders, we've got upholstery seamstresses, manufacturers, so yeah.
If a person deals with your staff, maybe they need to engage with them on something. How are you ensuring that they get the same quality of service from you as they would your staff?
Normally, my lady is always with me because she sees how I interact with people, and I always tell you, if you treat people well, they will treat you well. So whatever service we provide you, we take it to the best of our abilities because this is how I want, vice versa, not just them. But when the staff is there, they need to also keep the same value that I'm giving.
Fantastic, great stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's good because we get to learn from each other as well. There was another hand that was up. Let's continue. We're warming up now. I think our shyness is starting to melt away.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Tando. We are Kokoda Consultation. We do social media management, business administration, procurement, and travel management. So what I think my clients say about me is that I am a lifesaver, I have a good ear, and I deliver, and we deliver. What I think, because we are an online business, so what I think my clients, when I meet them, I happen to meet them face to face, what I think they say about me is because I'm introverted. In fact, I'm saying because I currently run my business on my own for now.
Okay.
Because I'm an introvert, so like I will just not know what to do about you when you are in front of me. So I hope that when I get out of here, I will have the skill to deal with like interpersonal engagements.
Great stuff. All right, fantastic, well done. I want to touch on that point very quickly before we continue. A lot of people think that in order to build a personal brand or for people to be drawn to you, customers to be drawn to you, opportunities to come to you, you must be an extroverted person. You must be the funny person in the room. You must be the loud person in the room. I want to assure you today that that is not true. You don't have to be the loud person in the room. You don't have to be a comedian for people to be able to like you. Believe it or not, I am an introvert. I'm an introvert myself, but I'm constantly standing on stages and speaking to audiences. What we all need to work on, whether you are shy, whether you're introverted or extroverted, is your confidence. Your confidence. We need to build unshakable confidence. in ourselves and in our business. If you do hair, you must believe that you are the best hairstylist in South Africa. Otherwise, what are you doing? If you sew clothes, you must believe that you sew the best clothes in South Africa. And when people wear your clothes, they feel even more confident about themselves. If you do social media management, you must believe that the results of your work will help your customers to grow and become authorities on social media. Being shy is no longer an excuse to not show up. It is no longer an excuse to not tell people about your business. It is no longer an excuse to sell, because we must all sell. If you have a business, you must sell. Finish and learn. It doesn't matter how you sell. You don't have to sell loudly. You can sell softly, one-on-one. You don't have to be jumping from the roof. Sell in the manner that makes you confident and comfortable, but you must sell. So being an introvert or an extrovert is no longer something that should count against us. Every single one of us has a responsibility to build our confidence. Even if it means you must fake it till you make it. I'm scared to enter that room. It's fine. Enter anyway. I'm scared to pitch my business. It's fine. Pitch anyway. I'm scared to go on the stage and speak to the crowd. It's fine. Go on the stage anyway. There is only one thing in this world that cures fear. Only one. The only thing that cures fear is action. That is it. Thinking about the fear, playing the fear out in your head, talking about the fear with friends and family, dreaming about the fear does not cure it. The thing you fear the most, when you eventually do it, you realize that it wasn't so scary. Have you noticed that? That we often make it bigger in our heads than it actually is. So if you know that you feel shy and you don't know how to introduce yourself, practice. Practice in front of the mirror. Smile in front of the mirror. Look at how you're going to stand up. Look at how you're going to extend your hand. How you're going to make eye contact. Hi, my name is Hetty the Entrepreneur, and I work with entrepreneurs to help them to grow and scale their businesses. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name? Practice it. Practice it, practice it. All the people you look up to that you think were born confident were not. All of us practice. Absolutely every single one of us practice. Even if you have a God-given talent that is assigned to you at birth, you practice. Even if you can sing, you go for voice training. Am I right? So what more confidence? If you need confidence, you practice confidence until it begins to come naturally to you. So even in what we are going to go through today, in talking about your personal brand, I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to show up for yourself and for your business. That means you may need to step out of your comfort zone. You may because the growth of your business requires you to step out of your comfort zone. What worked last year will not work this year. What worked yesterday will not work for the place that you are destined to be tomorrow. Are we together? So when we talk about what do people say about us when we are not in the room, I want you to know that you have control over how we perceive you. We do not buy from people we do not like. Let's have a real conversation. How likable are you? How likable are you as a person? Because there are three things that need to happen. People need to first know about you, then they need to like you, and the third thing that comes after they like you is that they trust you. We do not trust things that we do not know about. We do not trust things that we do not like. So how are you coming across? You're in the fashion industry, but you don't wear your own clothes. You've got a hair salon, Mama. Think about it. We must be a living, breathing representation of the thing that we say we are selling. Are we together? I hope I'm not being too hard on you. You came out in the blistering cold today, so I'm not going to leave you cold. I need to make sure that we are warmed up. All right? So building your personal brand means that you are building the business of you. You are building the business of you. When you build the business of you, you make yourself bankable. You make yourself monetizable. And I'm going to tell you how that works. We've actually got an example to share with you. There's a lady community. Her name is Mama Nomsa, and she sells homemade peanut butter in Orange Farm. You know, her story is absolutely amazing because she doesn't have a fancy label. She's not well known everywhere, but she always tells about her story of making peanut butter. She shows us how she turns the nuts into peanut butter. She talks I experienced ABC and therefore I offer XYZ because. Who's going to be the first person to share their story with us today? In 2 minutes, not 10, not an hour. In 2 minutes, who's our first person? Roaming mic next to you. Great, let's go for it.
Good day all, my name is Cosmo. I started my company because I was in an IT field, which is mainly man-dominated, there are few women. And I saw that wherever I was going, people said that as either I was making them uncomfortable about themselves, I dominated the field, and I always wanted to take everything for myself. And of which it was not true. It's just sometimes when you're confident, people tend to think otherwise about you. And then I lost my job. I used to work for one of the biggest banks. I don't like to mention their names. And then my sister asked me, why don't you sell pen if you're a confident person? And I was like, me, with a diploma in IT, sell pens. And I was like, I can't do that because I didn't think that when you're going to supplement, you actually make so much money. You know, I thought when you're selling a pen, the pen is like children first. I didn't think that it would actually change my life, create jobs for other people. And then we started my business from nothing. I had 0 rand in my account. When I actually pitched myself to one of the schools in Soweto. And they actually believed in my story because I was actually a sales rep before doing reselling. And he was like, I'm going to give you an opportunity to actually brand yourself, sell yourself as a supplier, let's see how it works. And I actually approached one of the banks. They saw that I'm a good reseller, that I can actually give back to schools as I actually started buying uniforms as a gift back to schools. Because my company actually does, we do desks, we supply textbooks, we also supply cleaning materials as well. So my company started from 0, I had nothing in my account, and I pitched myself to an investor that invested into my company.
Yes.
Thanks.
Did you say you sell pens?
I'm a reseller, I sell stationery.
Stationery. Okay, all right, fantastic. So in my mind, I'm seeing pens of hope. Right? So in other words, not only are you selling pens, but you are actually selling a story of hope. That you can go from starting with nothing into something. And that is a fantastic story to tell. All right, great stuff. Who's the next person that's going to share their story with us?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Quincy Professor Boyeri. I am a software developer and the founder of Take Data. Take Data is an IT startup aimed at developing solutions which empower communities and citizens to drive towards sustainability. So one major project which I've developed is a web-based platform called Leak Alert, which enables citizens and communities to report leakages in an intelligent manner using artificial intelligence for verification and validation. So this is aimed at solving the ongoing water crisis within the country to ensure that we have a sustainable way of managing water as I am very passionate about this project. I am also a study finalist at GCIP, which is a global clean tech innovation program, which
why are you passionate about it?
I'm mainly focusing on the future because globally we are moving towards unsustainable ways of managing resources. In fact, the shift of climate change. So the aim and focus of this, which can enable citizens to become part of this so that we don't damage our environment. Thinking long term intention.
Okay, all right, great stuff. Thank Thank you so much. So one of the things that's important for us to remember when we are sharing our story is that the story is about you. I saw something that bothered me and decided to do something about it. I tried something on that didn't fit me, so I thought, let me create it. I tried to get a seat at the table, but the table was full, so I decided to build my own. When you tell of your experience, it helps us to then be interested in the product. Am I making sense? All right, fantastic. What is the next story that's going to be shared with us? Let's take one more story. Okay, go for it.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Lumile residing at Extension 0. My story is about my homemade vegetable action. I have passion in cooking, so while I was busy doing lots of dishes, I've learned that the only dish that can put food on my table is this homemade vegetable action. Because I saw it in most of our stores, people who are selling food, pap and bride, also like it. So I chose this one to help out my family, and my dream is to see it on the shelves of all the stores.
Fantastic, great stuff. Tell me, when you were growing up, did you eat homemade acha?
No, when I grew up, I grew up in Eastern Cape, we never know nothing about Acha until I came to Joburg.
You first encountered it when you came to Joburg.
Yes.
And how was your experience of it?
My experience is that mine is unique from the mango one. Acha, and when I started to make it, I started to get orders from people who are selling food.
Because they enjoyed it.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So that is then the good story to tell, just in terms of the flavor, the taste, and people's experiences when they encounter it. Okay, great stuff. Thank you so much. So unfortunately, great stuff. Well done. Yes. Unfortunately, we can't go through it. Showing you today is that every single one of us does have a story. What you want to do is to tell your story. Don't be shy about telling your story. Don't get tired about telling your story. Tell it as often as you can. The second thing you want to do is you want to show up consistently. Show up consistently. Your story can be put on a flyer that you distribute to people. Your story can be shown up consistently on social media, where you are consistently talking about what it is that makes you different. I often talk to people who say, oh, but I'm tired of showing up on social media. I'm always posting, nobody's responding. The truth is that even when you post every day, we don't see your post every day. Don't think that people are tired of seeing your post. We're not. And there are new people that are following you every single day that do not know your story. Showing up consistently is going to get you paid. This is both online and offline. Showing up at events, showing up where people can be able to interact with your business. The third thing that you want to do when building your personal brand, over and above knowing your story and showing up consistently, is pick a platform and be visible. Pick a platform and be visible. Your platform could be physical. It could be events. It could be workshops. It could customer is, show up consistently there. If they're not coming, are we together? Fantastic. All right. Associate something with you. I remember when building my own personal brand, I decided I want people to associate monetization. The young lady, okay, beautiful nails. So when you give people your telephone number, you give them your name, your number, and say, please put in bracket beautiful. Searches for nails in their contact list, your name is going to come up. Maybe you want to be known as the property guy, the guy that sells amazing adjunct. Think about the thing that you want people to associate with you and show up as that thing. Am I making sense? So as we begin to come to the end of this masterclass, it is important for us to all know and understand that we are personal brands. We are personal brands. And we can use ourselves and our stories to grow and elevate our business by being consistent, by being visible in the platforms that we choose, and making sure that when people speak about us, they associate us with what we want them to associate about us. We make sure that we manage the perception that people have about us, the story that they say about us when we are not in the room. All right, this time has gone by quickly, but don't worry, we are going to have a Q&A session with Papa and myself before our collaboration session. And there, where you have any additional questions, we will be able to answer them. So I want you to start thinking about questions that you may have about your personal brand, or even just about your business in general. Okay, was this beneficial? Are you going to build your personal brands? In fact, let us affirm that. Let's all be on our feet standing. Let's all stand on our feet. Because we have determined today that the only thing that cures fear is action, let us affirm the action that we are going to take after today's workshop. Repeat after me. I have a story to tell.
I have a story to tell.
I will not be shy.
I will not be shy.
I will not be silent.
I will not be silent.
I will be consistent.
I will be consistent.
I will build my personal brand.
I will build my personal brand.
And I will monetize.
I will monetize.
Now give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Haiti. Guys, how was that? Give her another round of applause. Come on. I thought that was incredible, valuable information that we received there, and unbelievable. We'll be able to have a Q&A afterwards when we come back from our break. I see the room has warmed up very nicely. The numbers have increased very nicely as well. And for that also, I want to take this opportunity to just thank Mr. Kagi. Where are you, Mr. Kagi? If you just stand, please, I want to thank you for helping us, for having arranged and everything with all the people. And if you could just have just a very quick 2 minutes, Mr. Kagi, just let us know what you do, just a short 2 minutes. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, FNB. Thank you, Mr. Popas. Thank you, Mrs. Hattie. 2 minutes. I solve people's problems. That's my message. But most importantly, what I want to do is to thank everyone from the Township Economic Group of Cosmo City for attending. And thanks to my young, beautiful learners there. That's my story. You want to know my story? Those are the 264 young people that we, as Hashtag Rusizo and Hashtag Academy, we just issued the learnership to 264 young people for environmental practice, which one learner received a stipend of 3,000. We also issued plus minus 350 internships across Gauteng. That pays 5,000 rand for each learner. And also, we have graduate programs. We have a graduate program where we know that young people go to university, but the challenge is one. They don't have the access to be employed. So we have also assisted 79, but we currently sitting on the 28 graduates. Some of the graduates are busy taking pictures for the marketing. Everyone, thank you so much. I have to share this with them. Hey, Township Economy. I just received a call just now from Wholesale Retail Center. Please make sure that by the end of this program, those who have submitted their names, you must submit your CIPC. We are planning to bring Wholesale Retail Center. This year is not going to be the voucher for 3,000, but this year you are going to attend the 4 months business management course. And then after you graduate and receive your certificate, you are going to get the business support grant. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that, Mr. Chali. It's so interesting. Every place that we go to, we rely on community leaders like Mr. Chali to be able to put this all together and get the word out. And we're so appreciative that you can all be able to be here and to benefit. We're now going to go into the networking session, but just a few things to let you know during this break. Number one, so the exhibitors are here on the side. I spoke to some of the exhibitors and they have said they will even accept sympathy buys. If you go there and be like, Akshay, let me pay for this, they will accept your money. So please make sure to support the exhibitors, make sure to see what they have available and to spend your money there as well. At the same time, straight in the back, I want to tell you something. Today you don't have to go to the branch. I've made it available. The FB team are right there at the back. Go and ask them your questions, any queries that you've got about how they can be able to help you. Make sure to go and attend to them there. I actually want to see by a show of hands, does anybody know what geo payments is by FNB? Does anybody know? Can I see? Can I see? Okay, that means you can all be able to go there and ask them how it works. You're able to receive payments for your services just when you have a cell phone and it goes directly. Now regarding this networking session, I want to just mention 3 things very quickly. Of course, we are able to learn that your network becomes your net worth. But how do we go about meeting people? Today is going to be easier because we're all business people and tools to be able to utilize to meet other. And there's 3 basic steps. 3 basic steps when you're meeting somebody else to be able to bring them and be part of your network. Step number 1, ask questions. Ask questions. A lot of times you meet somebody new and you just start commenting information about yourself. No. Ask questions. Try and be interested. And don't spend too much time trying to be interesting. Just ask questions. Okay. Step number 2, find a connection. Find a connection through the questions that you have been asking. Guys, we do this very easily outside of a setting like this. What's the easiest way to connect with another guy? Football. I'm troubled because my team is Manchester United. Oh, it's not easy. The times are not easy. But you see, find a connection. Then step number 3, go in that direction. Go in the direction where you have found a connection. It's so easy when you follow those 3 steps. Then you're able to take something from a stranger. So we'll be going into that break now. Then I'll call you back after 15 minutes. Just a reminder, the bathrooms are straight there on the sides as well. Thank you. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Thank you.